Now, live from WUSA-9, this is 9 News This Morning at 9 a.m.
When it comes to fashion, size doesn't matter, at least according to some fashion experts. Patty Fox is the official Academy Awards fashion coordinator. She's also chief creative officer at myShape.com, and she's here to talk about sizeless dressing. And a pleasure to meet you, Patty.
Nice to be here.
Were you involved in this past Academy Awards?
Yes.
What did you think of the fashion?
Since 1991, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what did you think of what they wore?
Well, of course, I always love when they get the message that the camera loves color. So when you have more color, we saw a lot of red this time, we saw some pastels, so it just works. When you dress in a black color, suddenly you have to have something different with the gown. Either it has to be one shoulder or it has to have a,
or
a
the
dramatic,
like
Nicole.
No, Kidman hat, yes.
So you've got to do something special to attract that attention.
All right, you mentioned black and something special. Tilda Swinton, who won the Best Academy Award for Supporting Actress, a lot of people didn't like her one shoulder because it had no shape. But when we're talking about sizeless dressing, that's not what you're talking about.
Well, you are so right. When a star gets it right, it's because they understand their body shape. And when we're at myShape.com, you just have to enter a few key measurements and then you get your own personal shop. So we're an online retailer that's changing the way women shop.
All right, we have an example, and tell us about our model.
Yes. Exactly. So anyway, we've got this look because this is a woman who has a beautiful, perfect body. She is what we call an S shape. There's 7 different body types. And of course, we love it that they spell out my shape. Yes, so that works beautifully. But so she goes in, she's kind of an hourglass figure. But again, when they input just a few key measurements, then suddenly the technology took over and all of the garments will fit and flatter you. So it's not just your measurements alone, it's your fashion personality type.
Really?
How do you like to dress? So we were able to have 3 real people come in today, having never seen them before. They just went online, entered a few of those measurements, and it's effortless.
What's interesting about this model is we asked her before, she's about 5'11", so the length of the pants is something that's always a problem if you're shorter or if you're taller. You usually can't just go to the rack and pull off something that'll work for you.
You're so right.
And we have another example of that.
And our 3 models were complaining of that today, and they were a little concerned when I came in with all the clothes, but they did fit and flatter. So now here we have a look too, because many of us need the classics.
Right.
So this is a classic, but it's got a little bit of wit, because look at that piece underneath. You know, it's
And
all
the
sheared and ruched. Yes, so suddenly that creates a shape, because we're using all of the art principles. So we look at your body, not only your proportion, but the balance. We want to balance your look. So we use the art principles to do that.
And we have one more look. Every woman needs the little black dress, and this is a perfect dress. And another petite model.
Yes, she is. And not only has trouble shopping online in the past, but even in retail stores. She was saying that, you know, things just don't fit her. So this was a very, very exciting moment when I pulled this out and suddenly it fit, and it was also her style.
So again, I go to myShape.com, I put in my measurements.
Right.
And then it tells me what to buy or what I should be wearing, the shape of what I should be wearing?
When you put in your measurements, and 1,000 women a day are doing this, they're joining us at that kind of a rate. When you do that, suddenly you get your own personal shop. And your shop is just the things. Imagine going into a store where all the things fit and flatter you.
Yes.
So you don't even have to worry. So we're striping away the size. So when you put your measurements in, the more measurements you give us, the better we can fit you. All of the things that flow into your personal shop will fit and flatter you.
Wow. Is there a fee for going on to this?
No, it's even better than having a personal shopper.
Absolutely. And it all fits. Again, it is myshape.com, and we have a link to it on our website at WUSA9.com. And it's a pleasure to meet you, Patty. And models, thank you very much. A shape for your shape.
Yes.
That's very good. Kim, how do you like that idea?
Can we just pause for a second? I know travel weather's coming up, but the women watching want to know this. When you enter in that data, then you're directed to a place where you can buy the clothes from that website, or different stores that have outfits that might look good on you?
We are actually an online retailer. Right, and we have 130 different designers that we feature. So it's better than walking into a store. You don't even have to go into the fitting room. It comes to your door in a beautiful gold organza bag, because all fashion should be a gift. We should gift ourselves.
I like that.
I love it. The hardest part will be just finding someone to take my measurements.
Right.
All
Go to a
right.
good seamstress.
I want to do this after I hit the treadmill, though. Thanks so much.